The 8-2 Browns coming off a loss against the Jets, which I deleted the footage of the game, so that's why you heard me talking about stats and stuff. Take on the 1-9 Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, this is basically like David and Goliath. Just we don't know if David's gonna be Goliath. As let's see what happens in this game. But before we get to that, Gabriel Roundtree's 4-game suspension is over, so now he will be back in the rotation as the number 1 middle linebacker. Denzel Yancey at the number 2 spot as Roundtree almost got the sack there. But instead, that's going to be a completion. DJ Tubbs, second-year safety from USC, was there with the tackle. Look at the running back is James White, the guy on the Patriots who got the game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl. And he is destroyed by Curry Lindsey, who's been red hot lately, cooking like curry, cooking the pot. As you can see, Sam Bradford, who is the Cardinals quarterback, gets sacked. Ibrahim Campbell and another Browns defender there. Ibrahim Campbell's got a lot of sacks this year, even though he's not even a starter. As Sam Bradford would get sacked by Curry Lindsey, cooking like curry. Very good drive for Curry Lindsey. As now Moses Cody and the Browns offense comes out. Moses Cody had an excellent game last week. 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, over 300 yards. However, it was not good enough to get the job done against Dustin Bartel and the New York Jets. Bartel also threw for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions, and won the AFC Player of the Week, which is just wonderful. As Moses Cody would pass it to Corey Coleman there, that should have been a gain of 2, but instead a gain of 15. Not too bad. Moses Cody's been one of the hottest players in the NFL as of now. Not even 10 picks yet on the season. As there's the rookie from Lafayette, Israel Becton, the 4th round pick, I want to say, making that reception. And by the way, Linval Boye will be back next week, so that's going to be good. First game with both Linval Boye and Odell Beckham, which means Barry Davenport will be at the tight end spot as Brian McIver gets the touchdown, the current tight end, who will be moved down to the number 2 tight end. So, Brian McIver in his 2nd year now from Florida State. Don't be surprised if there are some trade rumors with him this offseason and next season. As the Browns, he's in his 3rd year, sorry. And because the Browns still have to re-sign him, as that one would be intercepted by Marvin Fulcher. Very good start for the Browns, who are probably going to win. By the way, next week they have the 2-9 Bills at home again. So, just like this week, basically David and Goliath. We don't know Goliath. Well, I actually already played the game, so I know if the Browns win or not, and I'm not going to spoil anything. Not going to. Definitely watch the episode when it comes up. Anyway, who is that? Whoever that is, they just got laid out, and the Cardinals are very lucky to get the ball back. Score is 10-0, now 3-10. By the way, as Moses Cody, what's he going to do on 3rd and 10? He's going to find Jay Ajayi on the screen, and Jay Ajayi has been excellent on the screen this year, ever since we acquired him this year. And he gets the first down. So now it's 2nd and 12 on the 48 after a loss of 2. As Moses Cody finds Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham with a nice juke. And he gains a lot there. Makes it to 10. An insane juke by Odell Beckham. But now it's 3rd and goal on the 6. And Moses Cody, he's going to run with it. And he's going to fumble it. And the Cardinals would recover it on the 2-yard line. Robert Kandichi, the 4th-year man from USC, actually recovered it. But the ball is on the 2, so if this Browns pass rush, don't be surprised if there's a safety. Look at this. James White. Let's just say there's not going to be a safety. As James White, can he get all 98 yards? Will Tyrann Mathieu catch up to him? Tyrann Mathieu will catch up to him. But all the way to 23. Yeah. Sam Bradford, let's see what he's going to do. Bradford looking for... Who was that? Was that Marcus Peters or Nino Warman? Whoever that was, I think it was Marcus Peters. Just randomly tripped. That's either a penalty or just a bonehead play. As speaking of Jay Ajayi on the screens, well, I shouldn't say speaking of, but Jay Ajayi with another nice play on the screen. Then it's 2nd and 15, and whatever Jay Ajayi can do, David Johnson can do better. David Johnson with the first down. Can he get to the house? Not quite. He gets to the 4-yard line. So, 2nd and goal on the 1. What was Cody going to do? He's going to hand off to David Johnson. David Johnson is in. Touchdown, Cleveland Browns. And the score extends to, 17-10. Alrighty. I almost said 17-3. I forgot the Cardinals scored a touchdown. Anyway, it is now 17-10. I don't think Roberto Aguayo missed the extra point. Did he? Nope, he didn't. Alrighty, second half underway. Browns start the ball as they always do. I was sure it was for coin flip in this game because we get the ball every time in the second half. Which I like getting the ball first in the second half, but gets kind of old. As Corey Coleman, his touchdowns never get old. 60 yards for Corey Coleman. He's having a down year compared to all his other years. He's actually gotten worse each year with stats. I mean, that's just because he's added targets. Last year, his lowest year in receiving yards, he had like 1,700. Yeah, and that's low. As Nino Wortham with the interception, he's definitely gotten less interceptions. The Browns, they did last year with the Saints, but I don't get the interceptions very often, which I don't like because interceptions are my favorite play in football. And Odell Beckham Jr. making his presence known. He's been a beast ever since the Browns acquired him back in like week 7 or something of this season. So he's been on the Browns for a little over a month now. And the Browns going for 2. Roberto Aguayo missed an extra point earlier. I think it was a Corey Coleman touchdown. As Corey Coleman would drop the 2-point conversion. That's nice. That's really awesome. And Roberto Aguayo we trust. As Sam Bradford gives it to James White. And White would fumble it. Tyrann Mathieu with the hit. Tyrann Mathieu has been a beast ever since we acquired him beginning of the 3rd season. I mean, he got the pick that sent us to the Super Bowl. And he's been killing it this year. He's 4 or 5 picks. And you know who else is a beast? Big play, Barry Davenport gets the touchdown. The Browns' offensive entourage continues as Moses Cody 4 passing touchdowns so far to no interceptions. As interceptions were a bit of an issue his first 2 years, but he's been very good about it this year. Not even 10 picks yet. And he's started in every game, I want to say, which is kind of crazy. As Marvin Fulcher and Sisti Kimball was also there on the sack. So now the Browns have the ball, 1st and 10 on the 34. Moses Cody finding Corey Coleman 2 feet inbound, and he makes it to the 50. Look at those stats. Moses Cody's just been a beast. He already has over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns halfway down the 3rd quarter. So what can he do the rest of this game? It's David Johnson. Woo! Look at this. Beast Mode 2.0. Remember when the Seahawks played the Saints in the playoffs after the Saints won the Super Bowl? It was the year after. That made David Johnson basically imitated Marshawn Lynch. But Joe Thomas with a penalty. What was it? It was an illegal block in the back. Which is just great. Alrighty, on 3rd and 6, Moses Cody finding Odell Beckham. First down, can he get in the end zone? Yes, he can. 5 touchdowns now for Moses Cody. Are we thinking record? We're only in the 3rd quarter, so we might be thinking record. As 3rd and 2 on the 30 for the Arizona Cardinals. While the Browns are thinking records, the Cardinals has just been sad. As Aaron Donald gets that sack, there's another Browns defender. I believe it was Sisti Youngblood. So, new drive for the Browns. About a minute left in the 3rd quarter. Moses Cody will be sacked by Shaquille or Shaq Bear, whatever he goes by. And Moses Cody is injured. Moses Cody is arguably the hottest player in the league, and he's injured. This is not good. The Browns are now going to have Cody Kessler, Gabriel Ballard, and Dak Prescott. And look at this. Moses Cody breaks his collarbone, so Cody Kessler will be in the rest of the game. And Dak Prescott doesn't seem that bad, but he's a 72 overall in the game. So, yeah. As on 3rd and goal, James White was stuffed. And now the Cardinals going for an onside kick. The Browns did not expect it, which is kind of stupid. But luckily, Ibrahim Campbell did not muff it like he did in Season 2, which is why we traded him, and we actually signed him this offseason out of forgiveness. And he didn't muff it, thank goodness. As 1st and 10 on the 40, Ibrahim Campbell had a big Season 1 for us, but then he really died down. As with under a minute left, Michael Floyd, who is still in the Cardinals, unlike in real life, gets the touchdown, and the Cardinals don't feel as stupid. 4 seconds left. The Cardinals are down by 26. That sure seems fine. The ball is intercepted by Marcus Peters. I believe that's his first interception with the Browns. It seems crazy. It's been over the season. It's either his first or his second. I might be wrong. And if it is his second, he just got his first like last week. As for Browns get that way, Moses Cody seems fine, which is stupid. And let's see how long he's out. We got Linval Boye back, as you're going to see with 2-9 Bills. So Linval Boye is back. We move Barry Davenport to tight end. Odell Beckham will be wide receiver number 2. Linval Boye will be wide receiver number 1. But Moses Cody will be out for about 6 weeks. So hopefully he won't miss any time in the playoffs. And he even won Player of the Week this week. And I think I said Justin Bartell won last week. Peace.